Yeah, someone said that I should meet Till at the beach to get the interaction. I'm assuming it's that point when I decided to go straight to the castle. So we're also gonna make slightly different decisions. I don't know why when I'm recording this game. I mean, not that I'm the best speaker ever, but I feel like I really stutter a lot while I was recording this gameplay. Anyway, what if I tell him about Evar? Huh, yes, he came to me in my dreams to show me a tattoo of my name and handwriting. Huh, okay. No witch can have a destined partner. Their lust and yearnings might mimic love, but they are destined for solitude. Did your soulmate summon you here? If so, be wary. Witch is soul-bound, not for love or fate, only for power. And the way you're describing his mark, it sounds more like a vampire's soul mark. Are you sure you're not mistaken? Well, of course I'm sure. I wouldn't have come here and turned myself into a vampire if I didn't. The siren gave you a look, one that you can only describe as pity. You wish to act what could have earned you such a gaze, but a fierce shout in the distance quickly shuts you up. Oh. Okay. Ask about which soulmates. When I was talking with Erwin, he said Avara's soul mark is more fitting to a vamp than a witch. I bet he did. A witch's soul mark is very rare. There's long-winded history on why that is, but I'll spare you the details for now. If you want to bore yourself with the subject, I'm sure there are books on soulmates in the castle library. Huh. Okay. So let's explore the town. Palmier offered you his arm, and you gladly took it as he led you back towards the center of the town. Where to? Okay, we can really explore. Okay, let me save. Or no, because this is, you know what, it's fine. Let's just, okay, beach. I always wanted to go to the beach. Wait, Highness. You ran towards the beach, soon feeling the cold water seeping into your shoes. Most would find that feeling rather annoying, but you are simply overjoyed by the sensation. For even the fishy smell of the sea was luxury for you back in your bedbound state. Now you can actually dip your toes in and feel the tingling sensations of the waves and sand. You immediately took off your shoes and ran to the shoreline until you are thigh deep in the ocean. It is freezing and the wind is so strong that your hair keeps getting into your mouth, but you wouldn't have it any other way. No wonder Alex loves the beach so much. You closed your eyes and ran your hands through the soothing cold waters, enjoying the gentle rise and fall of the waves and the sound of the wind and the warmth of the sun shining on your face. For a moment, you just be. Then a gigantic wave smacked you right in the face, sucking you right into the underwater current. Dang. Blah. Your garments quickly absorbed all the moisture, making them heavier and heavier. Like a ball and chain, your golden accessories sank you deep underwater as you struggled to reach for the surface. I can't swim. Your vision began to darken as water filled your lungs. You weep as you can't help but think that you've wasted your final chance at life. For a moment, there is nothing, just pitch black and the chill of the icy water seeping into your bones. But then you feel it, a sharp tug, your back hitting the moist sand, and then finally, the heat of the sun on your face. It seems that fate is still on your side. Someone saved you. Someone who might or might not be sucking on your toes right now. There's... Yo. Yeah. I think the appropriate response would be to kick him in the face. Bah! Right in the jaw, the man flinched backwards as you crawled backwards on your back, quickly hitting something firm and unyielding. Seriously, Highness, I left you alone for only a second. This is what happens? Palmier quickly threw a dagger between you and your feet-obsessed savior. The man retreated, but you did notice that he had a hard time doing so. Oh! As you stood up and managed to get a good look at your perverted hero, you finally understood why. The man you owed your life to is not a man at all. It's a mermaid. Is this any way to treat a prince? Apologies, Prince Till, but to be fair, my loyalty lies with my mistress. You scared her, thus I acted accordingly. Hold on, Prince? Oh, right, I asked to hide my portrait. No wonder you didn't recognize me. Hello there, I'm Prince Till, youngest spawn of King Muro and ruler of the Deodan Sea. Nice to finally meet you, Grand Duchess Misha. Sorry you had to see me like this. I was hoping to greet you in my human form first, but then I saw you drowning, and what kind of suitor lets their future partner drown? Did you have to suck my toes though? All you had to do was save me! Oh, you had to love your set of feet, by the way. The aroma, taste, and size are simply all divine. Thank you. Do you regularly indulge in the pleasures of feet, Prince Till? Why, of course I do. I always look forward to the days when a corpse drowns. No! There's no way! You're not doing this. You are not sucking the toes of the dead. I just know you're not doing that. The vampire territory is ripe with kills, so I can have my pick. It's nothing like the limited selection back in Deod. Here I actually have a wide variety of choices. Wait, hold on. Are you saying you drown people just so you can have their feet? Wait! What are you... Huh? Oh, no, no, no. I'm a prince. My blood is precious, so I can't just go and attack people all willy-nilly. I always let nature take its course, and I just collect. Only if I find a pair that I... Wait, no, so you're taking people's feet off? And keep them in a collection? Oh, hell no. Only if I find a pair that I really, really like, then I'll have Cranky do the killing for me. But of course, I don't want the poor thing to get a stomach ache, so I don't summon him regularly or anything. Of course. How considerate of you. Right? Oh, but what am I saying? I shouldn't be blabbing about myself just yet. That's what tomorrow's ball is for. Still, I'm so blessed to have seen your bare feet, Misha. It must be fate. I swear I've never seen such pretty toes before. I just can't wait to get in there and... Oh, wait, I'm getting ahead of myself again. Anyway, talk to you at the ball later, Your Highness. Thanks for the sniff. You did way more than sniff, sir. Without waiting for a reply, the mermaid prince leaped back into the water. The royal disappeared into the horizon while you and your companion are left entirely speechless. I think that must have been the most disturbingly unhinged creature I've ever spoken to. I like him. You marry him then. No, I don't date yappers. Reminds me too much of an old friend. Wouldn't mind fucking him though. If you choose him as your mate, you wouldn't mind sharing, do you, princess? What the hell? Get that feet sniffer away from me. More for me then. Yo. Here's hoping you'll have better luck with the rest of your princess that Alex sends your way. Speaking of, we should hurry and meet the man. The emperor doesn't bode well with tardiness. I'm gonna be late anyway, so it don't matter. Yes, that's all very interesting, but you know what would be more interesting? The town. Come on, stop being a buzzkill and show me around, will you? Whatever you wish, princess. Palmier offered you his arm and gladly took it as he led you back towards the center of town. Wait, what about this nightmare for you? When you first entered the shop, the first thing you noticed was a giant telescope in the middle of the room. Oh! No, bad boy. Don't disturb the customers. Shit. Oh! Hello! The second thing you noticed was a practically buff naked man clinking onto your leg like a dog? Hello? If this were one of your Otome games with the lighting and angle he's grabbing you, you'd think he'd be a potential love interest. But then the body odor hit you. Oh, and you realize this is probably a random hobo. Palmier, deal with it, please. Peter. Why is there a homeless man grabbing my foot? And why aren't you doing anything about it? There is an annoyed twitch on the corner of the witch's lips, but he did easily pry the man off from you. Apologies, my liege. Oh, Misha, long time no see. I didn't expect to see you here so early. My, how many years has it been? Last time I saw you, you could barely stand. Shit, is he a family friend or something? Didn't you say you were working on your social skills, Ollie? Reminiscing days of torture isn't exactly a fun greeting. Oh yes, where are my manners? Welcome back, your highness, to Ollivander's Nightmare Emporium. You're in one spot for potions or of ill intent and bottled nightmares. Since you're here, I'm assuming you're no longer vexed about that potion I sent to disintegrate your limbs. The medication I sent after helped grow them right back, didn't they? Achingly so, I'm sure, but those were Alex's orders. You know the drill. Ah, so not a family friend, just a sadist. Lovely. Oh, yes, understandable. You're one of Alex's loyal dogs after all. Oh, tisk. Don't be that way, Misha. I keep telling you that I'm merely a pawn of mayhem. I'm on neither of your sides. But I wouldn't mind helping whoever brings me the most joy. Is that what the new puppy is for? I didn't know you you swing that way, Ollie. What does the missus think? Oh my gosh! The topless man growled at that. He did not like that comment, but as soon as he bared his teeth, the collar on his neck glowed bright red. Yo, what the? A shock was heard and the man took a knee, beads of sweat dripping down his face as you can see ears popping out of his hair and claws extending from his nails. A werewolf? Huh? Oh, no. I was merely punishing a thief is all. A thief? This wolf came into my store with his fangs and claws bared, rummaging through my store like an untamed beast. Ate the lunch Barbara made for me. Can't have all that go unpunished, can I? We're just gonna nod in understanding. Perhaps he was just lost. Werewolves succumb to their instincts when hungry. But that begs the question. Why is he here in the first place? Werewolves aren't supposed to cross our borders. And he didn't have any legal papers to show me. Said to wait for his pack mates to clear things up. I'm not one to be taken for a fool. I considered pulling out his teeth for potion brewing, but then I remember my youngest has been begging for a puppy. This should suffice, no. Of course he'll need some training, but that's what the collar is for. What? You cannot just keep and groom a man to be your son's pet. Oh, well, of course not, Highness. Leaving my little Elliot with a grown-ass man? What kind of father you take me for? Oh my gosh. That's what the potion is for. One drop and he'll forget he was ever a human. Just a full wild wolf. A little experiment for your cousin I have been working on. Can we save the hobo somehow? You can't do that. He's a person, not some animal you can experiment on. Oh? And why the sudden care, Highness? I don't need to explain myself to you. I'm the Grand Duchess of Merlanha, and I order you to let this man go. Is that so? Yeah? It is true that you may be the ruler of Merlanha, Misha. The green emerald shining brightly amidst Alex's ruby red crown jewels. But you forget who is the true prey here, Misha. There's a reason why us dream eaters are also called the end of worlds. His eyes, they're making me nauseous. I hear so many voices. What is happening? In fact, I could just show you all my true form. Huh? Watch you wriggle around on the ground in pain like maggots before inevitably your tiny heads pop off like little balloons. That should put your pompous little leeches back in your place. Ow, my head. It feels like it's going to explode. Ollie, please. Think of the paperwork. Oh, good point. Then I suppose I can settle for a favor. A favor? Like I said, this man ate my lunch and destroyed my belongings. A compensation is needed, don't you think? Most would settle for money as compensation, Ollie. But I'm not like most, aren't I, Peter? Don't worry, it's merely a small task, really. Mind poisoning someone for me, Highness? Oh, Barry from Tombs and Scrolls. Been trying to get him back for weeks, but sadly he's a bit too crafty for my usual ways of slipping things into his food and drinks. However, he won't deny your word, I'm sure. What? You want me to order him to drink poison? It won't kill him, just cause him to have nightmares for the rest of eternity. The punishment fits the crime, I swear. What I'm doing is practically a mercy. And what exactly did he do? That I'll tell once this bottle's empty, deal. Before you can say anything, the unassuming bottle was already shoved into your palm. This hobo you're trying to save seemed to feel a bit guilty as he tried to take the bottle away from you. Perhaps his way of saying this isn't your responsibility. Aw! The kind gesture, rudely interrupted by Ollie's shock collar as the werewolf convulses in pain for another strong shock. Oh. Don't. I'll do it, okay? Just watch me. I intend to. I'll be waiting for your arrival, Highness. Okay. You left the store with an angry stump as Palmier quickly followed your trail. Alright, we're going to Tombs and Scrolls to poison this man. Oh, did my eyes deceive me? The Grand Duchess here in my shop? I'm so sorry, sir. I'm going to have to poison you. Oh, fate has toyed with me once more to grace me with the Royal Highness's presence in my time of woe. Yeah. Oh, man. Your day's gonna get even worse. Matter of fact, the rest of your life is gonna get even worse, actually. Have you come to aid me in my time of need, your grace? I do appreciate the care for this mere blood kid. The bookshop owner bowed deeply, so much so he bumped his head into the countertop with a loud bang. A no doubt painful experience, yet he was clearly holding back his pain. You may wince, but keep it brief. Thank you, my liege. Ow. Done? Yes, thank you again. I do apologize for my shameful display. A bump is starting to show on the man's forehead. Perhaps you can offer Ollivander's potion as the tonic for that? Oh gosh, man, I don't... This is so bad. Oh, that's quite the lump there. You must have hurt your forehead more than I thought. Here, I just have the thing to freshen you up. You handed the man the vial that Ollivander gave you. For me, your majesty, I shouldn't. Please, I insist. After all the things you've gone through, it'll be my pleasure to give you some relief. Oh my gosh. No, the bookshop owner takes the vial and downs it away go. If it tastes foul, the man made sure not to let it show on his face. Refreshing, truly, your highness. Generosity knows no bounds. And here I thought I needed to give you a crash course on being a cunning bastard. Turns out you're quite the natural liar, aren't you, princess? I'm doing this for a good cause, I think. We have to say that man, werewolf? Point is, I'm doing this for him. Now let's hurry back to Ollie before he does anything to that poor puppy. Whatever you say, princess. When you came back, you noticed that the collared man was gone. Where's the guy? What the hell? Oh my gosh, I just poisoned this man for no reason. Turns out the mutt already had an owner. They came back and picked him up already. What? You mean I poisoned a man for nothing? Oh, fed bear my potion, did you? Good, good. I can't wait to haunt his dreams. You know, I wouldn't mind a helping hand, Misha. You're always so creative for your torture techniques. Oh no, I'm not helping you ever again. I only did this for this man's sake, and it was all for nothing. Oh, cheer up, Misha. The mutt was, let's just say, a special breed. One that I'm sure you'll get to see more of soon. I'm sure he'll respect the kind act you attempted. Oh, was it a kind act, though? Kindness is more subjective than you think, Misha. You did what you thought was right. Most of those acts will turn out wrong, but what can you do? Wow, such confidence. You should be a motivational speaker, Peter. I know. Now, are you satisfied, or do you need some time to stomach the idea of meeting Alex? We can squeeze in some more trips if you want. He's so sweet, letting me explore like this. I think it's safe to head to the castle. Now, y'all can let me know if there's something else that I should see. Okay, I feel like kicking his ass might be the wrong move. If he hurts Palmier because of this, I'm reloading it. You punched, clawed, and kicked anything within your reach, despite knowing them for only a week. You did find comfort in your little entourage. Lizzie made sure your bed was always the right temperature. Talking, being embarrassed whenever he accidentally locked eyes with you. Jean, who kept untangling your messy bed head, despite always complaining about it. You vented all your unspoken anger with your fists and feet, yet all the while Alex merely laughed. His wounds healing quicker than your now bleeding fists. Your knuckles grew sore before they mend themselves once more. This is pointless and he knows it. I wish the rest. I feel like this is a bad idea. This was your plan. Together, only fair if you take accountability. You bit your wrist with your fangs and shoved the bleeding wrist towards the witch's mouth. Palmier glared at you for the intrusion, but inevitably lapped it all up. His cough finally stopped, and he turned around and laid back on the floor, alongside relief escaping from his blood-stained mouth. You shouldn't have done that, Misha. I couldn't let you die. I'm not going to die. Yet, at least. Alright, let's get you all those clothes, Peter, okay? Oh, he got you right where he wants you, doesn't he? What? Well, if I'm gonna head out and do my chores. Bath is prep, by the way. Just hop in whenever you feel like it. I will, thanks. Okay. What? Just as he left, a piece of crumpled paper fell out of Palmier's bundled up clothes. At the same time, the witch let out another bloody cough and emitted a painful groan. I want to do both. Afraid that the witch might choke on his own blood, you hurriedly tended to the witch and tilted his head to the side. His blood is mostly running black than red. Is it because he's a witch, or is this because of the wards? You sighed as you rested your head on the witch's taut stomach, waiting eagerly for him to wake. You spent a good 15 minutes waiting for Palmier to wake up, but then realized 15 minutes without the internet is a long ass time. You decided to head to the bathroom and take a long, relaxing bath. The water's just right, and Lowell even added flower petals and provided a variety of bath salts for you to use. Despite his potty mouth, he's actually more attentive than I thought. You added some potions in the mix and herbs and other things available to you. Once you were done, the entire tub was brimming with bubbles, almost engulfing you whole. And thank goodness, because you heard a familiar nosy witch nearby. What the? What? Join me? Yo? Mind if I join you? Palmier is still basically naked, his underwear being the only thing keeping his modesty. The bubbles and murky water kept yours. Technically, you have bathed with the man before, back when there were only ponds and rivers to wash yourself with, but shouldn't you rest? I can't sleep very well without my limbs tangled all over someone. Okay, TMI, you asked. Wait, is that why I saw all those maids and guards coming out of your tent at the crack of dawn? What? Palmier simply smirked and sat on the edge of the bath, leaning over the array of shampoo bottles. What can I say? I'm quite the charmer. Clearly, he's charmed me. Goodness gracious. I saw 5 people coming out at the same time at once. How did you guys? Where there's a hole, there's a way. Oh, don't look so scandalized. At least I'm an honest harlot. Oh my gosh, what a slut. Besides, we don't always get up to something. Sometimes it's just some innocent cuddling to warm those particularly cold nights, or exchanging massages to wash the tension away. I'm very skilled with my hands. Would you like a taste? Oh, meaning? Let's go. Oh, okay. A scalp massage as I wash your hair, of course. Alex did say we need you looking your best. I guess. Don't share my bathwater though. You're allowed feet, but besides that, stay dry. I can work with that. Oh, wait, that's actually really cute. Palmier poured some shampoo into his palm and started to work on your hair. You felt a tingling sensation on your scalp as his literal magic hands ran through your hair. Are you using magic right now? Only a little bit. I'm testing out the limits of my powers in this wretched, over-decorated bird cage. I didn't know the wards would refuse me. I was hoping the plan would work without involving a mangy pup. Well, it does seem a bit unpredictable, but it's not like he's not trustworthy, right? Well, the dog is loyal as he comes, but he's a bit reckless at times. Still, we'll take the allies we can get. Though, with the wards rejecting me, I'm afraid my magic will be quite limited. I will also need to drink Laurel's blood every morning. Why? To ensure that the wards won't try to boil me from the inside out. Oh. Can't you just drink my blood like before? No, and just so we're clear, keep your blood to yourself, Misha. I appreciate the help, but blood is fickle for vamps, you see. Exchanging bloods can lead to soul bonding. If for some reason you need my blood, I can't give it to you, as that would bond our souls together instead of you and Ivar's. Oh, shit. Shit indeed, but what's done is done. Just keep those pearly whites away from me, understand? No sucking your blood, ever. Got it. Good. Speaking of blood, however, would you like to talk about what happened back there in the throne room? We can also ignore it if you like. Tell me what you need, princess. I still can't believe he... Well, you didn't warn me, but he really is a monster, isn't he? All those innocent lives, gone. Tears starting to spill from your eyes, seconds away from running down your cheeks like a damn marathon. Palmier must have noticed your change in mood as he closed the gap between you two. His broad chest becomes a sanctuary for you to weep in. You did good. I know it doesn't feel like it now, but trust me when I say that there's only one innocent vampire in this world, and he was not among them. If it's any consolation, each one of those leeches has taken a life. Perhaps this is how karma enacts its brand of justice. Yeah, I know, but... Sorry, everything will be worth it once we rescue Ivar, right? Of course, there's no better proof of affection than setting the world ablaze to be your one true love. Well, I don't know about that. Jeez, Palmier, you're an intense kind of lover, aren't you? Oh, you have no idea, Misha. Now wipe those tears. We can't have a puffy-eyed war bride-to-be. Look, I'm not looking forward to tomorrow. You'll be perfect. I know you will. But seriously, cease your weeping. Turning a 6 into a 9 is already hard enough without a clogged nose and swollen eyes. 6 to a 9? Asshole. Sorry we can't all be natural 10s like you are. Shame, isn't it? But at least Lady Faye is fair. Don't let my looks fool you, Misha. I assure you I'm much more rotten on the inside. Come now, princess. We have work to do. Okay, you spent the next 6 hours or so getting body treatments, or starting from goat leaf facials to a full body massage. Thanks! Followed by a diamond encrusted manicure and pedicure. Okay! The last thing you remember before dozing off was Palmier delicately brushing your hair while you lay comfortably on his plush lap. Sweet dreams, my white bleeding heart. Oh. The undies stay on. If they must. Palmier's long limbs slowly disappeared into the water, and you can't help but to gather all the bubbles to your side. A makeshift barrier between you and the promiscuous witch. Such a prude. Do you not bathe with the friends in your world? No. Do you? Of course. Regularly, in fact, as one does when living in a dormitory school. Sleepovers, baths, sharing detention together after late nights, sneaking out into bars. Okay, I get it. You have friends. That may have come out more sulky sounding than you thought it would. Jealous, are we? No. The witch laughed at your obvious lie. If it's any consolation, princess, I don't keep in touch with those friends anymore. Oh, why not? Did something happen? War. Both amongst ourselves and from the vampire siege. The witch looked dazed for a moment before slowly opening his lips once more. But I guess no one shares the blame more than I, as I was the one to cut ties. It's safer for them this way. I'm afraid a witch's life is quite a lonely one. Oh, but I mean, you had Ivara, right? Yes, but I'm afraid two cold-hearted bastards do very little in keeping each other warm. Oh, well, then you and I have very differing experience with the man. You started to blush as you remember the nights you spent with your soulmate, him often pulling you into his lap as the both of you talked about your past dreams and fears. His warm lips kissing each of one of your moles and all the spots you felt insecure about. Your surgery scars and stretch marks and your useless legs. Oh, all the things you deemed as defects, he simply called them as beautiful. Every part of you. Oh my gosh. Blemish, scars, and all. It's beautiful, Misha. The very embodiment of perfect imperfection. You don't have to lie, Alvar. I know they're ugly. They are proof of your strength, patience, and resolve. Inseparable pieces of one I'm lucky enough to call my one true love. Remembered something spicy, did you? I doubt the tepid water is the culprit behind your tomato red cheeks. What? No, I just remembered him giving me a different flower every night. Each has their own meaning as we get to know each other. Any favorite flower in particular? Daffodils, for new beginnings. Speaking of beginnings, things are going to be a lot harder for you, Princess. I'm afraid planning out the details was never my strong suit. I never really thought out what happened after we got in. I mean, when in doubt, just do what we can. So, look around the castle and stall my marriage for as long as I could, right? And make sure to stay on Alex's good side. That might be a bit of a challenge. It's the hobo from Ollie's store! Oh, hello, Angel. Oh, Angel, is there something you forgot to tell me, little thorn? No. What? Alex's gaze softened as your eyes met his. The brief tender smile flashed upon his face, for I was glad you seek disapproval first, acknowledging your place. Go. Okay. He waved the orchestra and they started playing accordingly. Okay, that was kind of sweet. Oh my gosh. Your paintings are no match for your beauty, your grace. You're quite a sight for sore eyes. Thank you. Not just for the compliment, but for what you did back there with Alex too. About time someone shuts him up. I'm glad you think so too. Like I said, this is probably going to be way shorter. I'll be cutting quite a bit out. Or maybe it's going to be longer than I thought it was going to be. Either way. Thank you so much for watching. I mean, y'all seem to really enjoy this. I'm glad. So I hope this video was fun for you. I hope it was entertaining. I hope it was good background noise. Whatever it was for you. I hope it was positive. And I'll see you next video. Bye.